How you doing? It's Rich with VNR. I'm here to talk today about 2004 F-150s. Really bad design on their spark plugs. Um, these would be their platinums. What happens with them is when you go to do the tune-up and if you look at the tip, this one's broke, but this is all this carbon on it. You start to loosen up. You can put PB Blaster on it, mixed with carb cleaner. You can do whatever you want on it, but it's not going to work with every case. This is going to happen to some of you guys out there, especially the guys who don't do their tune-ups in the correct intervals. You know, this came off of a car, and I'm pretty sure they were manufactured and were in 2016. There was no needle on it. All of them had no needle. So, getting back to this, doing a tune-up, this is what happens. This is what comes out. So then you're stuck with this in your motor. Well, yeah, Ford did a bad design. The new ones, they will be welded, so it's not supposed to happen. It's not supposed to happen, but this is happening, and if this is happening, most likely your trucks never had a tune-up and these just came from the factory. So, Lyle, some other guys did it too. OTC and all these guys did it. I happen to get the Lyle tool. I like Lyle tools, so made up a really cool tool. So what happens is, you got this guy. See that? Let me back this out so I can show you how this thing would work. So you see this? Okay. So now you got this stuck in the motor. Now usually if you look down the hole, the porcelain will be up to the rim. Mine was, and usually the people I've talked to, the porcelain is either at the rim or a little bit below. So it prevents you from getting an extractor with a reverse thread on there and, trying to get that sucker out. So this tool will thread where the spark plug hole is at. You got to make sure your bolt is backed out. The punch would be in. If it comes out, it's normal because it'll just push in. It's loose right now. So it'll line up with the hole. So you're threaded in the spark plug hole. And as you tighten down, as you can see, the pin will start coming out. And in the motor, this tip will be seized because it has a lip. And the design of the Ford motor in there, it's got another lip, so it's preventing it from going down. So, and you go all the way down. Don't be scared. You're gonna hear crushing. You're gonna hear porcelain crushing, and it's normal. Nothing's gonna fall down. It's gonna bottom out. It's designed to bottom out. You can't exceed specs. It's gonna bottom out. You're fine. Then what you do is you back up out of there. Back up out of there. It's gonna take a little bit longer when you're in the motor. And then, you got your extractor comes along. But before you do this, you're gonna slide the sleeve down. And the sleeve will be in the motor like so. And this is just to get you the right leverage. So when you slide your extractor down, you back up off that. It's a reverse thread, guys. So remember that. The bolt, this whole setup on this extractor is going to be reverse threads on the bolt and the nut itself. So you want to make sure you come all the way to the top before you start trying to extract it, like so. So when this goes down, those are reverse threads. It's gonna reverse thread You know, it's going to take a lot more when you're in the motor. But it's probably, it can fall off right now. It's on there really loose. But this is just for example. Alright, so it'll be stuck on the tip. And then you start turning the bolt reverse thread, like so. That was upside down, guys, so it's kind of hard. So as you turn the bolt upside down, and the nut, you see how it's extracting? So if it was in the motor, this would be cupped in the motor, and as you're turning the nut counterclockwise, it would be extracting, pulling up. It was really easy for me. It took about 2 minutes. And then you'll feel it get loose. And then you just pull it out, and this is what you'll have. It's really, really easy to use. I wish I would have recorded it using it, but I wasn't gonna put it in there and pretend. It's just, no. So I got mine is a Lyle, part number 65600. It's even got a little example on there on, you know, the motor and how the spark plug tip would be stuck in there, how to extract it. Really, really fun tool, really easy to use. I would recommend it, especially